These here are some of my favorite back roads in Spartanburg. Not full of twisties. Nothing spectacular. Just a good ride. You know, I reflect back on days when I was younger. All these houses, shops, buildings, businesses. This stuff wasn't here. You remember growing up, hearing your grandparents talk about back in my day, for the good old days. Well, I know what they were talking about. I'm in that stage of my life, I guess. As I see all this stuff going up around me, nature going away. And I remember when it wasn't here. You know, it made this peaceful. Just being out on the back road, nothing around, nobody around. We're living in an age where technology's taken over. Everything's changing, everything's growing. Even our motorcycles are changing. So yesterday, I was out on I think it's a 2020 road glide. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to ride it. I'm not familiar with ride modes. Reactive, maybe, reflective, braking, traction control, lean angle. This old girl don't have none of that stuff. But my son's new bike does. So, it rode good. Not familiar, just good. I'm a little disappointed, I guess, in the industry. My old girl's a 2012, and finding parts is really hard. When I worked in the motorcycle industry 10, 15 years ago, you could buy parts for 1939 Harley-Davidson off the shelf. People had it in stock. Now they don't even make parts for these bikes anymore. I needed a bracket for the tour pack on my 2008 Ultra. Obsolete. Can you believe that? Obsolete. And when I look for parts for this 2012, parts are also obsolete. I guess they're trying to make it where us old guys either park them or upgrade. And I'm not ready for that. It's kind of bringing to mind Merle Haggard. Are the good times really over? I sure hope not. What about you? What's your opinions on it? Leave them in the comments. You're out there and you're listening and you're enjoying the rides, the commentary, consider subscribing, sharing it with your friends. Give us a thumb either way, thumbs up, thumbs down, it does not matter. I want to be real with everybody, and I want the same in return. If you disagree, if you don't like it, tell me. I've seen people complain about other YouTubers. They don't like what they say, don't like what they do, but they won't tell them. Back in the good old days, men had kahunas. If they had a problem, they let you know they had a problem. Sometimes we'd take it outside and settle it. Sometimes we talk through it. Me, I'm too old to take it outside and settle it anymore. I prefer to talk it out. Don't mean I won't protect myself. But there's nothing I'm doing here, nothing I'm saying, it's worth losing a life over. Or carrying a whippet. I tell you, I really wish this YouTube thing would just blow up. I could become a YouTube millionaire. I could buy me something right through here. Big piece of property. Like that. With a fancy gate. Lots of land. Nobody close. Small house. It's just me and the wife. Don't need that much space. But I sure would take a garage that size. And I'd buy up all the old vintage Harleys that nobody makes parts for anymore. Yeah, that'd be the life. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the ride. So, I'll see you down the road.